All right, so let's change it up here, man. This is a 90s nostalgia trivia. How many things can you remember from the 90s now? I'm a millennial. I was born in 91. So I was a kid through the 90s, right? You know, essentially that's how I grew up, right? The world was an amazing place, to be honest, in the 90s, right? After it seems like after the 9/11, the world just kind of went to hell after that, right? I was in the fourth grade, mind you, when that happened. So this is a quiz trivia kind of deal here. It looks like there's 50 questions or 50 trivia. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can try this along with me or with your friends or family or whatever. But let's see how I do. So this question here, I'm going to be pausing. I mean, I don't think they give you a timer. I just started this video. It's 1 second in, and it's already asking this question here. What board game is this? This is Mousetrap. Okay. How much time do we get? Okay, I got that one. So far, so good. Oh, I had this one, bro. Actually, I don't know if you all remember. If you're from the 90s, or if you were an adult in the 90s, you know, if you were alive in the 90s, bro, this is what I want to say. When the PSX came out, the PS1, this is the console I had, right? Before this, my dad got us the Sega Genesis. But this console, I don't know if y'all remember Pizza Hut, bro. They would give you like demos. Like it was like called PlayStation Underground, bro. Oh, to go back to those days, bro. Playing Metal Gear Solid on there. What was the other one? Gran Turismo. There was like Madden in there. Some game called Apocalypse. It was like Bruce Willis, right, in the game, bro. This is the PlayStation 1 or PSX, whatever it's called now. You know, it was on the opposite side of the CD-ROM, right? The discs were usually black. You know, it was always bizarre to check out, but yes, I've always been a PlayStation ever since this console. That's the only thing I play. Now I do have Nintendo and stuff, but ask me where my hours go, they go here. I like the update they did with PlayStation 5 for the 30-year anniversary, where you could do the startup. It sucks that they took it out. Okay, this thing. I know about this thing, bro. What is it called? I don't know. I wish we had multiple choice. I'm gonna guess here. It's not hopscotch, but that's my guess. They had these in PE back in the day, bro. PE, mind you, skip it is what it's called. PE, mind you, for those who don't have PE anymore, right? I don't know where, you know, what the current situation is. Back in the day, we were required to have an hour of physical activity in school, bro. And when we were in elementary and stuff, they had these things there. Skip it. It eluded me. I don't know what to say. Okay, this one. What was this used for? Okay. I remember this thing. My cousin had one, and this was like she used it more like a diary kind of deal, right? The question that it's asking is what was this used for? You know, it had multiple uses, bro. Honestly, it's a calculator and stuff. I mean, it's like a personal planner kind of deal thing. I don't know what it was called, but my cousin had one. I didn't. She would write her diary in there, you know. Who keeps a diary, bro? What is that, man? You know, girls, bro. Puzzle that I'll never figure out, man. You know, God bless your soul. You know, I love it. I love it. Ah, dude. These were those wrist things that you would snap on, right? Snap it on your wrist. Apparently, there was somebody who uncovered it, and they said it's like a measuring tape under the thing. I wish there was multiple choice. Off the top of my head, I don't know what this is called. I'm going to say it's not Snap-on. That's Tool Company, but that's what I'm going to say, bro. Snap bracelets. I don't know about you guys, but every time I would see this, I didn't think this was fun at all. I thought this was disgusting. You know, and I hated watching that. I like to see Rocket Power and stuff like that coming back from school, right? Those were the shows back in the day until, I started becoming teen and start watching Drake and Josh and stuff. This is Nickelodeon, bro. I never understood it. I always thought it was disgusting. This is like a ball, bro. You know, it was odd. You would get these in like Peter Piper for like 100 tickets or something, right? This was like a redeemable option. Also, the vampire teeth, you needed like 75 or something. It didn't really bounce all that well. You had to like really slam it on the ground. What is this? It's a ball, bro. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Kush ball. Oh, bro. The source of the truth, right? Or the predictor of futures. This is the Magic 8 Ball, man. Funnily enough, I saw a video, somebody opened this thing up, and it's like a weird dice thing. Like multiple faces. Magic 8 Ball. Oh, bro. Fun fact, so let me tell you the routine, right? You come back from school in elementary, right? You ride the bus back home. If your parents couldn't pick you up, right? You ride the bus back home. You get down. The key was under the mat because your parents are working. You open the door. You get yourself peanut butter and jelly. You make a sandwich with chocolate milk, bro. You sit down, turn the TV on. Back then, the TVs were like heavy, man. You know, you had to have muscle to pick up a damn TV. Right now, these screens and monitors, right, is like paperweight, You turn on that thing. They would like static on the screen, right? You turn on to Cartoon Network and watch Dexter's Laboratory, bro. And enjoy your peanut butter sandwich, man. That was my routine, bro. This is Dexter's Laboratory, by the way. Oh! By today's standards, right, this guy would be in jail, for persistence and harassment, and in the state of Texas, right, for continuing to persist on anybody, really, right? They call it like unwanted text messages or unwanted attention. In the state of Texas, it is considered a stalking felony. This guy here, Johnny Bravo, would have been in jail, bro. Or prison, worse, right? It was funny to watch, though. I always hated Carl. I was his friend, the nerd who always had all the girls, right? It never made sense. But this is Johnny Bravo, bro. It was really funny. I don't know what this is, bro. What this board game is. It looks familiar. I never played it. I had a talk phone game. I don't know, bro. Dream phone. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. I had one of these, bro. Okay, so let me tell you this. Quick story, right? Back in the, what was it, in the 90s, right? This is the 90s. The late 90s. On my mom's side, the family wanted to do like a gift exchange kind of thing, right? So, the person who was going to gift me was one of my uncles. And he asked my mom, like, what I wanted. And she didn't know what it was called, but it's like a robot dog. He went out of his way, man, to get it for me. It wasn't this. This is Poochie, by the way. It's Poochie, the robot dog. Came with a little bone. You would put it in his nose, and like little hearts would come out on the screen and stuff on his eyes. And my uncle went out of his way to get me one that was like a knockoff version at Radio Shack or something. Bless his soul, man. Bless his soul. I appreciate it. I understood what the gesture was there, but as a kid, opening up the box, right, it was disappointing because it's not what I wanted, right? So, but It's one of those things I feel bad for, right? But I was a kid then, man. This is Poochie, bro. Yep. Aw, dude, this is like a Coke cherry or something, man. That's what this is, you know. I've held if I'm wrong, you know. Cherry Coke, right? Now they make cherry vanilla Coke and cherry vanilla Pepsi and cherry Pepsi, right? Yeah. It was good. They still make it. Okay, this is Tobagachi, right? I hope I pronounced that right. Never had one. I think they gave these away in a McDonald's meal, right? The kids meal. You all remember the kids meal, bro? It's still a thing today, by the way. Tamagotchi. Oh yeah, bro. This is Steve, man. Shit, bro. The days, where have the days gone, man? Where did the years go, bro? I used to sit down in front of the TV on the floor on hard floor, your ass would go numb as a kid. To watch Steve from Blue's Clues, bro, soft clues, right? We were such fans that me and my sister would run around the house and, kind of like do the same thing, like leave clues around. Well, what is the clue, Good times, man. Good times. He has a podcast now, very interesting, I like what he was doing on TikTok too, like listening to, through the screen. I won't lie, I'm gonna be honest, man. I broke down through the damn screen, shit. Oh, yes. This is a portable CD player, man. A portable CD player, right? You needed batteries to play these things. You have your CD. You get those CD rewritables, right, at Walmart so that you could make like a playlist, right? Your mix. You'd call it like Workout Mix 1 or whatever it was. This might be Walkman something, right? But it's a portable CD player is what it is. Yeah. Yep. Ah, this thing. Well, this was the variant. Right, this was the variant. This is a Bop It, but before the Flick It wasn't there. It was just the Bop It, Twist It, and Pull It. It was just this. It was like a stick kind of deal, and then they have this variant here. This is the Bop It, bro. Extreme. Damn. Oh. Is this the dentist alligator game thing? That's what this is, right? I don't know what it's called. What is this story called, bro? Tooth Gator? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Crocodile dentist. What's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator, bro? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. What are these? Was that like zero gravity shoes or whatever? I don't know what this is, man. Moon shoes. Ha, dude. Cats something, right? Cat's eye? I don't know what it is. Cat's cradle. Cat's eye. Okay, this was mostly for like the dog, man. This is like Ball and Weasel or something, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Weasel Ball. I always wanted these, man, so I can kick ass, right? When I was a kid. They're like soccer boppers or something. Some shit like that, right? I don't know if y'all remember too, they had like this. You would like inflate like It looked like a surfboard, but it wasn't. It was like a cylindrical shape. You would inflate it and you could punch it, and it had like a face in there and stuff. It was like a clown and stuff. I remember that back in the 90s, bro. It would always deflate on me. Soccer boppers, bro. Yeah. Yep. This is the Game Boy, man. Damn, bro. I'm old, dude. They came out with Game Boy Color. Oh, man. I remember seeing these at Walmart and I was always freaked out. I'm like, there's actually lava in there? That's crazy. You know, I never understood the science of how it worked. These are lava lamps, man. Lava lamps. What is this toy? Is this a Bionicle, bro? I don't know. I see a bunch of gears and stuff happening here. Yeah, y'all remember like when you would go to like the doctor, bro, and they had like these it looked like this. It was like roller coaster rails kind of, and they had like beads through it, and you would like pass them through and stuff. I don't know if they had that like when you all were growing up. You were in the 90s. Those were pretty cool toys, man. All the kids had their hands on and stuff, sharing germs or whatever. But you know, as an adult, like that was disgusting. But I always wanted one of those, man. I don't know what this is. Connects? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. I would see these on top of pencils too. Like the girls back in the day, right? From my school, they would put these like on the eraser end of the pencils. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what it's called, bro. Troll dolls. Yeah. Go figure. Oh, bro. I actually wanted to rewatch this, right? And watch it with my little brother who's now 21. You know, I was telling him, I'm like, there used to be this cartoon that would freak me out, bro. There was some very scary episodes on here. And we started watching it from the beginning. It was a rewatch for me, right? In HBO. But now it's not available, man. Let me know where we can find this, right? I want to keep watching it. This is Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. I had a magnet of courage in my lockers that I used throughout all the grade schools. It was pretty cool, man. Yeah. Dog, dude. These things always freak me out, man. Furbies, right? That's what this is. Freak me out, bro. I don't get it. I didn't get it. I remember seeing commercials for this toy. It's like some screen thing, and yeah, you know, you light it and stuff. I don't know what it's called. Light Bright. The Light Bright, bro. What two letters are on the tag for Beanie Babies? That's TY, right? TY. Yeah. So speak of the devil, man. Shit, Rocket Power, bro. You can't go wrong with Rocket Power. Tell me you saw Rocket Power growing up, man. You know, tell me you saw Rocket Power growing up, right? Tito, right? Shit, man. Ah, those were the days, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, dog, bro. Dog, man. Come on. Dude. I remember the theme song, bro. Damn, bro. Bro, they don't make these shows anymore, man. Dog, dude. Yeah. This movie creeped me out as a kid, man. I was creeped out. I was scared of this. The Mask scared me. This movie is The Mask. disturbed me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I felt uneasy about it. I remember this. These were the zoo books, bro. Of all the ones we could have chosen, why this one, man? This is Animorphs. I never read them, but I always thought it was weird. I was like, what? This guy, kid becoming a horse, bro? What? Animorphs. The Adventures of Captain Underpants. Never read them, man. To be honest, they would take us to the library in reading class, and I was never really a fan of reading, man. I hated reading. I only read when I needed to read, bro. I wasn't going to read for a grade or anything. I hated doing it. That was just me, coming up, through the grades and stuff and school. I hated reading. But whenever they would take us, I'd always pick up a Goosebumps book. R.L. Stine or whatever, just based off of the cover, because the cover was cool. And maybe that could, spark conversation with somebody like, hey, man, that's, a cool book. Yeah, I lie my way through it. Dude, it's very scary, man. You have no idea. It was all BS, man. I never read. I hated reading. I hate reading. I only read when I need to again. But this is The Adventures of Captain Underpants, bro. That was another book. I don't know if y'all remember. It was they would get on a bus. And in the bus, they would go to the past and look at events in the past. I did read those. Those were pretty interesting, Yeah, just it's rare. It's rare. It was rare, okay? It was rare. I want to say that was a book. Okay, this is I Spy. Is that what this is? I Spy, bro. Man, the nostalgia, bro. The nostalgia is kicking hard, man. This is Smash Mouth, bro. Yo. They were a big thing. Converse. Yep. I'm gonna take a guess here, man. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Full House. I don't know. I was right. Wow. God Milk, man. Shit, you would see celebrities and athletes, right? In school, in the cafeterias, I see Tom Brady with a white hair. God Milk. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Don't see it anymore. I believe this was cast on Nickelodeon, bro. I think. Oh, they were asking what the name of the show was. Oh. I never saw it. Didn't care for it. That would be Kurt Cobain, man. And now they're coming up that he didn't really unalive himself, right? That was in the news maybe a couple of weeks ago. Kurt Cobain. This would be the Macarena, right? TV show. I have no idea what this is. All that. Good Burger, bro. They didn't have them just in ring variants. They had them in necklace variants as well. This is the mood rings, right? Like based on the color of the thing was like your mood at the moment. But they said that it was based on temperature. That's I don't know, man. It was weird. It was weird. My sister was a big fan growing up, so you know we had to see what she liked too, right? You know, you can't leave her out. This was the Spice Girls. I actually saw the movie, which was interesting too. It came back because she got like it was like a bicycle, the movie, and a CD thing. It was like a thing, like a package deal or something. This is the Spice Girls, man. And when I was a kid, I always thought this was the hottest. I still do as man now. This one, I don't know what her name is, but that's just my opinion. Yep. Aw, dude, is this DuckTales? Is that what this is? I don't know. I'm gonna say DuckTales. I don't know. On Disney, I really only saw like Roly Poly Oly, right? What else did they have over there? Bear in the Big Blue House, was that over there? Out of the Box was another one, right? So long, farewell, until we meet again, right? That's what I saw over there, bro. I never saw this. Aladdin used to be a series. They had like a series on there. It was some of the episodes were scary. I don't know if y'all remember, bro. This one was coming out on Cartoon Network, right? It was like you had like Thundercats and like Sailor Moon and stuff. But there was this other one that was called like Johnny Quest or something. And some of those episodes were scary, bro. I remember being scared, man. Johnny Quest. That's Tommy from the Rugrats. Tommy Pickles. Nostalgia, bro. Nostalgia. I don't know if y'all remember too. They had like these things that were called hit clips, bro. That was when I was in the 4th grade, man. It was like this thing that it was like a device, right? It was like a square device, and you had like clips, and you would like have them in like a keychain, right? It was like a keychain deal, and you only had like the hit songs, like NSYNC or Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera, right? Like certain hit songs, and you would like put the clip in, you put your headphones in. You all remember hit clips, bro? Let me show you hit clips real quick, man. Watch. Hit clips. This was it. Please tell me y'all remember hit clips, man. This were the hit clips, bro. Hit clips. Yeah. Anyway, that was the 90s nostalgia trivia. I got a couple right. Right? The ones that I knew. Some of them I didn't know. Feel very old, very nostalgic, you know. But yes, let me know how many you got right in the comments. Let me know if you remember anything else from the 90s, bro. I'd be interesting to check that out. You check your comments as well. But you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, repost, all that good stuff. And I will see you on in the next one, man. Peace.